it's the slowest reporting is coming from Bengal, okay, and we're getting that figured out on Bhawanipur. You've just heard it there that the lead is switched back to Mamata Banerjee. We'll put that figure, but the slowest reporting coming from Bengal. Joyita, is this going to go late into the afternoon? Do you assume?
If not late into the night, let's hope not late into the night, then all of us are in trouble. But yeah, at least another 3-4 rounds before that, unless of course the lead has solidified to over 10,000, 12,000, 20,000 votes, then we can kind of safely say yes. But right now I think 6,000, 7,000 vote lead, I would say let's wait for some more time for Bengal.
Okay.
But it is very close.
It is very close.
Not a sweep, that we can say.
No, but at the same time, you see, if I am going into other channels and other sources, it seems BJP is picking up pace. But I am not going to talk about that. I will just go by the numbers that Newsx is showing.
Okay, yeah. No, well, like I said, you'll see all sorts of numbers everywhere. Yes. Every news organization has their own mechanism, algorithm for reporting these numbers. The Election Commission numbers of leads and trends are published on the Election Commission website. They are more formal process, which are slower. These come from the polling stations that are reported round by round. In many places, there are still 10 rounds of vote counting still to happen. So long way to go over here. But yeah, the story of the moment is the TVK. I don't know how much that will change. But at this point of time, ladies and gentlemen, a hung assembly in Tamil Nadu is where things stand. A hung assembly means that it will have to be a TVK plus alliance. That you are potentially looking at Chief Minister Vijay coming into power, if he chooses to be so, most likely to be backed by the AIDMK alliance, which currently includes the BJP as well, which is hoping on winning at least 1 or 2 seats in Tamil Nadu on its own. It may not. And you're looking at deep trouble for a 70 now plus year old MK Stalin to have such a shocking defeat. Just 2 years ago in the Lok Sabha, you had one of the largest opposition parties coming out of Tamil Nadu, where they won everything that needed to be won. The 39 seats in Tamil Nadu, took all of them. And here you have it just 2 years later. Something has dramatically gone wrong. It just can't be that Vijay is such a fresh and happy alternative and people are so excited about his presence that they've all go. There's something that has really upset them about Stalin or the DMK, that these many numbers have shifted.
Something has upset them with DMK, and the AIDMK has not been able to step into that gap. Two things have happened over here. They are looking for an alternative. This is also the first really tri-corner election, three-corner election in Tamil Nadu after a long time. I'm trying to remember, I can't remember any other in the past. So that is also a factor, and the newcomer with the promise in terms of all the, his whole campaign was very calibrated. He played on his stardom, he played on the youth vote, the women vote. We saw there were also a lot of attempts to malign him. We had that whole ugly fracas about his divorce papers being made into public, but he stood that pretty, he gracefully, he didn't enter into any dialogue, he stayed away from that. So he's done a very clever campaign for, someone who's more into the film world rather than the political world. If you look at his campaign, he's played it very well. He had been reaching out to people within the Congress. He also had Prashant Kishore as his media strategist. I must add that, though we've been comparing him, saying will he get a 0 in his election also, will he be another Prashant Kishore of Tamil Nadu? Clearly not. He's done, a lot of people are now comparing him to Arvind Kejriwal, the way he swept Delhi as an outsider and as a novice, not as an outsider, but as a fledgling who didn't have a party apparatus to support him. So this also shows that the people, I think, are tired of politics of old. They want a new face, a newcomers, a new ideology, a new, and not just the same old politics. For the BJP, this will be a big in. This can be the in. Congress lost a big chance when it didn't align with the TVK. BJP will now seize into that thing. AIDMK I see being really eroded now, with the BJP and the TVK really joining hands.
Okay, Dr. Ramakrishnan, quickly, you want to come in? Go ahead, sir.
A flash flood. So flash flood cannot be actually measured by any measures. So it is. So when I say flash flood can eliminate the railway tracks. It will eliminate the roads. So this is what is happening in Tamil Nadu. Without cadre, without organization, just by its, the frenzy of its fans and people who are.
But is it purely is it a for Vijay vote, which is purely fan frenzy?
Purely 100% for Vijay, nobody else and nothing else.
Anti-vote.
And he has been, it is basically, it's a frenzy. I won't say, those who have asked for a change, they don't know what kind of change Vijay is going to bring, because Vijay doesn't have any understanding of administration or anything. So, but they have voted for him because they have been mesmerized by his presence in the film industry for the last 25 years. So, there is no other. So, if Rajinikanth would have come at the right time in 1996, he would have got the same wave, but he failed to do that. So, nobody else has done that. He has done it at the right time, and because if as he done it 5 years earlier, 5 years later, he would have not made it. Now it is there is a gap. Edapadi is losing his charm. Stalin is losing his charm. So when both are losing his charm, he can rise and then he can do well. So this is what he has not spoken about any administrative measure. He has not spoken about any reforms, anything.
Okay,
Yes,
he's offered a lot of freebies and schemes. That's what the manifesto was. If he wins it, it worked, and it doesn't make a difference what worked, because a win is a win. And it's the stuff all politicians would dream of. This kind of stuff, that this would happen. Whether then you can translate it as an effective administrator, but there you have it. Rajiv Chandrasekhar taking a breath now, leading by 1,000 votes. He would be a happy person. He's hoping to win that seat and consolidate himself there.
He should win it.
Which is where he's been sent. He's been sent to focus. He's given up a union cabinet position to go focus on Kerala for almost 2 years now, contesting first the Lok Sabha election there, took on Shashi Tharoor, and now hoping to become an MLA in the assembly. So doing the long haul, Priya.
No, absolutely. This win is important for Rajiv, and he should, because he did give, he lost by a few thousand votes for Shashi Tharoor, considering the fact that he was a newcomer and it is the Congress stronghold, and Shashi Tharoor has been winning that seat for 3 or 4 terms. I think Rajiv did give him a good fight. So I was expecting him to win this seat, especially also he is the face of the BJP. CPM is on a decline over there, and the BJP seems to have made that, Kerala is going to be its next ground, and they're very serious. They do put in a lot of hard work. Rajiv has been there ever since the Lok Sabha results. He's been camping in Kerala. He's been told to stay put and try and revive the party, and he's been reaching out to not just the Hindu vote bank. He's been reaching out to Christians. He's been coming and saying that the of the BJP, he's the new, and he's been talking technology, jobs. So I did expect him to win the seat.
All right. So he's currently leading. Should take that, but Pinarayi Vijayan, the sitting chief minister of Kerala, currently now trailing and substantially trailing, is more than 2,000 votes now that he is trailing by in an assembly constituency for a sitting chief minister. That would be unhappy news if that's where it ends up. Still almost 7-8 rounds of counting are remaining. So still too early. We're looking at 10 o'clock, and at 10 o'clock the headline is Vijay and the TVK. You all came here to figure out whether Bengal would be the upset. It seems to be heading in that direction, but Tamil Nadu seems to already be the upset. It is a shock to the system for the DMK, especially Stalin and Udyanadi, if they fail to form a government in Tamil Nadu with a broken opposition and somebody who came in without any party. He literally formed his party and contested the election, and if he becomes chief minister, that is going to be a gut-wrenching chokehold, and many tears will be shed in the DMK. They are going to be furious, but I can't believe that it was simply Vijay coming in and people being mesmerized. Surely there had to be some latent hope of an alternative, which the AIDMK could not fulfill. That is being factored into this. People have to be upset to vote in these many large numbers. A pro vote, difficult to find, but it is happening. We can analyze whatever the reasons might be, but the man of the moment, the man of the hour is certainly Vijay. But let's quickly touch base to what is surely and slowest results are coming from Bengal right now. But Joyita? The halfway mark was 148. Look at the figure on our screens.
Yes, again, but at the same time, Rishabh, I'm not going to say any stick my neck out and say, you know, that yes, BJP is going to get a majority. You know, I guess as the day progresses, it will all depend on the leads in different constituencies. If they are very slim, then bets are off. But right now, it seems that the BJP just might pull off a majority.
Yeah, so to answer the question, yes, the leads are mostly slim. Many places the
Yes.
leads are less than 1,000 votes.
Yeah.
So less than 1,000 votes, I mean, that can flip in any round.
Yeah, that is why I am not going to stick my
But it's
neck
flipping
out.
the way of the BJP for the past half an hour.
Yes,
All
that
it
is
has gone
the
up
thing.
from where? It's gone up from what? They were at 118 somewhere to 147 now. So all of them have flipped in favor of the BJP
Yes.
rather than the favor of the TMC.
They are saying they're gaining
So
5%
that
votes.
itself, I would say that itself is a huge story, you know, because primarily because it is not, I'm not going to say, of course I'm hearing that RSS has done a lot of work, but the very fact that the election commission was able to carry out an incident violence free election, I know for certain there are places in Bengal where people were not being able to come out and vote earlier. They have voted this time, you know, so, and they have all voted against TMC.
Okay,
So-
okay. Can we say that that at 10 o'clock is reasonably obvious that the 93% nearly vote turnout did not come out to overwhelmingly defend Mamata Banerjee. We can simply say, we can certainly say that this has been a close fight. Right now it's advantage BJP. Anil Antony of the Bharatiya Janata Party joining us this morning. Anil, good morning. Let's quickly touch base on your home